I'm not a fan of the Shakespearean tragedy form of storytelling, and I'll explain why. When this was first created, I assume by Shakespeare himself, it seems to me that that was more of a social experiment where create this story that, has a compelling plot and a number of characters that you develop relationships over the course of the story. But instead of coming up with an intelligent and satisfying way to bring those character stories to a conclusion, you just kill them all. Now, I understand the first time you do that, that makes a lot of sense. Like I said, as far as like a social experiment, you want to see the reaction. Like, how do people feel when you build up these emotional connections to these characters, and then just kill them off abruptly by surprise? That's fine to do that the first time, but once you've conducted that experiment, you're like, okay, well, we see how people react. Lesson learned. After that, get back to finishing stories properly instead of this cop out where you build up these characters and then just kill them all. It seems to me like a real cop out. Like, you really haven't put in enough thought and effort into finding a creative way to bring all their stories to a close. So I'm not a fan. Just my thoughts.